okay? Because Julia's working, so I want to record this for her so she can see us later. She works some crazy hours, so hopefully this will pump her up later when she gets to watch it. It is 8:30 on Sunday the 27th, and this is Team Truly You Call for the week. First thing I want to do, I'm so excited. I have to introduce Emily. She is our new coach. She started with me, I don't know, at least over 21 days ago, because she's finished around maybe like a month and a half ago. And she just was a challenger and did the 21-day fix and saw mega results. I put her on one of Kelsey's calls, and she is with us. So do that, guys. I'm so happy she's here. We know each other from like the weirdest thing possible. Like one of my friends from college, sister, we went to a bar one time. It like happened. So we just got engaged. So next challenger for Emily, everyone knows. She could do the bride tribe group. No, I'm kidding. So I just wanted to introduce her, and I think this is perfect timing because we have a couple coaches who recently started too, and due to the time that they started, things are picking up slower for them. So I think you all will be able to work really hard together through the month of December to kind of like start to see that finally see their hard work really pay off, because we have a lot of coaches who are, pardon my language, busting their ass right now, and they're not seeing the results from it due to the holiday season. Or not necessarily the holiday season, but who really wants to. I have a lady who, we're going to talk about her conversation, but she's like, I want to do this. I'm doing this. No, I'm not, because I can't spend the money on myself this time of year. Okay, I'm going to do it. No, I don't think this is not the time of year. I need to be buying things for my kids, not myself. So who really wants to invest in themselves right now when they have to go buy for their kids and this and that? So what we're going to talk about today is we're going to change up our posting for the whole month. I know, it's going to be very hard for me. We're going to change up our posting for the whole month, and then we're going to do our conversations in a completely different way. We aren't going to look at December like it's over, but we're going to look at December as in like, if we can share the hell out of December, our first of the year, holy cow. It's just going to be nuts because we're going to build it up. So the only thing we're going to talk about in December is how freaking great we feel. Okay? We're not going to be like, oh, Shakeology, it has all your superfoods in it. And, you know, sometimes we get that way. Okay? We're not going to be like, oh, you should do this holiday special. Nobody cares right now if things are unspecial. I mean, they do to an extent, but we have to get them to know that this is about them feeling good, not about the money that they're going to spend or the opportunities they can do or the things like that. So what I want to challenge you guys for this month is to focus on you. I know, like Delaney and I have already talked about this. I know we talked about it last call a little bit, but I want your personal journey to be like on point in December. I'm not saying you have to commit 100% and be perfect, but I'm saying you have to be honest when you cheat. And if you go out for ice cream, you just post about it. We are human. And that's what I want you to be. I want you to be completely transparent for the next month, and big things are going to happen in January. I am almost done with this quarter horse thing. I love it, but I am very, very excited to live a little freer in December than I had in November. I'm not committing 100% to my next round. Well, I'm going to live the 80-20 rule with my next round, which means I'm going to have 80% good meals and 20% I'm not going to have bad meals, but maybe a piece of pizza if I want a piece of pizza, or a freaking glass of wine or beer or something I haven't drank the whole time. And I don't drink is the funny thing. Like, we don't drink very often, but for some reason I'm like, I just need wine. Like right now I need some wine. I know this is really hard for Kelsey because she does drink, not in like a bad way, but like she likes to drink. And she's been completely sober this whole time, like been at family functions and a wedding and like all this stuff and stayed completely sober. So I'm really proud of her. That was a total side note. But so like next month, and I'm going to be honest about that. Like if I go to a Christmas gathering, I'm going to bring something that's fix approved, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to eat. If there's an Oreo ball staring at me, I'm probably going to eat it, guys. Like I love those, but I'm going to go 110% in my workouts, and I'm going to drink my shake daily. Okay. Now Will I probably lose next month? I won't gain, but I may not see numbers like melt off. So I've realized I only see numbers drop when I'm 100% committed. And I've been 100%, well, I've been like 99.3% committed to this program. And I have lost 6 pounds, I think. So it's not like a huge number. Like I was kind of hoping for more, but my pictures have changed. I feel so different. My clothes feel different. So I know it's been really worth it, but I just wanted to get all of this out here. And I'll go live on the 1st because I have some pretty cool this past month things to talk about. Or I'll either make a video or something for you guys on the 1st to do our like end of the month recap. But November is going to be the month of us. Okay. I don't want you to feel like you have to sell 6 challenge packs in December or you're off the team kind of thing. It's going to be tough to sell challenge packs in December. Okay. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't try. I'm going for Success Club 10 All-Star. I have to sell 5. But I don't want to look at this as selling anything. I want to help 5 people the same way I was helped last December. Guys, I'm approaching a year and I'm freaking out about it. Like on December 28th of last year, I bought my challenge pack. I'm going to just fill you in on this. I'm really excited. I've been going back and scrolling and I found the messages of me telling Kelsey no. I told her no 3 times. And I'm going to post them on the day, a year from the day I said no. So I'm going to say, my post is literally, I'm just going to say like, I said no. 2 days later, I said no. I said no. And then finally I said yes with a transformation, because that's how much this has freaking changed me. So I need you guys to do the same. Yeah, your date might not be December. Leah's probably is, but your dates might not be that, and things like that. I just want you to like focus on yourself and make smarter decisions. So Delaney's, I see her first. So I'm going to call her out on, she's going to do the 21 day fix, guys. She's starting tomorrow. She has more than 3 weeks till Christmas. Delaney could see a humongous, she's done it before. She could see a humongous transformation from now till Christmas. If you blow that up daily, when people are ready for new year, new me, they're going to be like, well, shit, Delaney did it during the hardest time of the year. Why can't I do this in January? You know? So, and does she have to be perfect to see a huge transformation? No. Does she have to stay away from the donuts at work? Maybe. But
okay, it's so funny that you say that, because we had donuts on Black Friday and I had 3 and I was really mad at myself.
I saw you like, I don't know, Snapchat story or something, so that's where I came up with that.
Yeah, but donuts.
Okay, so all of this has not been about our topic. Emily, I'm just going to let you know when I start talking, sometimes it's hard to shut me up. And I normally am not talking about what we're supposed to be talking about. I just get on tangents. But what I want you to know with being a new coach is I have some really, really awesome new coaches and really, really, really awesome old coaches. They haven't been seeing the things they deserve right now. Like if I could shout them out on top of the freaking mountain, I would, because they are doing everything they possibly can, but they may not be on the Success Club board yet, or they may not have even had a positive lead this month. That's why we're talking about this tonight, is why are we not closing these conversations? And this is really, really hard. And it took me a really long time to do, and I'm far from perfect at this. I sent out, 34 messages yesterday. 3 people replied and 1 is interested. Okay, guys? This isn't easy by any means. But if it was easy, would we want to do it? I would get bored and quit. I'm not going to lie. So what we have to think about in December is helping people feel the way we feel and shouting it out from the rooftop how we feel. If people can see that we can do it during the hardest time. Guys, I started last January. I cannot wait for Time Hop to start showing you guys the posts that I made last January, because, oh my gosh, they were awful. But if I could do it, my very first month hit Success Club when I started coaching on the 11th, and from the 11th till the end of the month, I hit Success Club, guys. If I can do it with just starting, having no resources and no knowledge, and you guys have done this for a couple months or at least a month by then, I promise I can promise you January is going to be on fire. But this year is so far from over. Like, think about how many lives we can change still in November, let alone in December. Okay? So how are we going to change those? We have to close our conversations. So I want each person to take a minute and find a conversation in your inbox. And if you don't have one yet, Emily, that's okay. I've got a couple things. So I'm going to go first, and I'm not necessarily going to read you a conversation. I'm going to tell you about okay, that's a lie. 5 people replied yesterday, it looks like. 2 of them were like, I'm doing great, how are you? And then never replied from that. So my message yesterday, so you guys know, I took it way back. I literally said yesterday, I'm on a conversation, so I got to scroll back to something. I said, hey girl, I just wanted to thank you so much for the support on my journey. It means the world to me. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. How are you? My normal post would have been like, hey girl, thanks for the love and support on my 21-day fix journey. I don't know if you're interested in our upcoming challenge group or if you're just getting to post some love. Either way, let's catch up, kind of thing. Where I'm like really throwing the challenge group at them. And this time I did not. Like, I just wanted people to reply. Why do people think it's okay not to reply? I don't understand. Like, just say no. Like, that's fine if you're not interested, but please just reply to me. If people say something that like doesn't even make sense, I at least send a smiley face back. Like, come on. But that's another beside the point. I gotta get better at this staying on topic thing. Okay, so with this girl, her name's April. We have talked since March. Literally March, guys. It's November. I've talked to her almost every month since March. She was committed in October and found out she had to move. So she didn't let her app go through. She's been interested in the 21-day fix the whole time. She has twins and then like 2 kids in college, like big age difference. Like her twins are in elementary school, I think. But she still wants to lose like her baby weight. And she is the one who just told me today, well, yes, last night she said yes, but she was going to work and we would talk today. So today when we talked, she said she just doesn't want to spend money on herself during this time. So this is where I went with it from that. So, okay. Right now it's the money. I feel selfish spending money on myself. I said, I totally understand that 100%. I bought mine last December and honestly cried after my credit card went through. It's easy to say now, but I'm so glad I did it for myself. I never do anything like that for myself. I don't even let myself go get my nails painted. Let's be real. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm only speaking the truth, I promise. Because I hate when I sound salesy. And sometimes, guys, I do it without even knowing. I'm like, you should do it because it's great. Okay, well, why is it great? I have to talk about the true things behind it. Her reply, how long is this sale? So I knew I had kept her because she asked another question. I also didn't end that in a question, and that is part of our training. We're supposed to end things in questions. I suck at that, so that's your call. I said, it's our November special, so I believe Wednesday will be the last day. Guys, I don't know the December sales yet, and there's a chance. I would probably assume every single program is going to go on sale next month just because they're going to want us to have a successful month, but I don't know. And she said, do you know the December specials? I said, I'm not sure yet. It normally switches each month. So I did kind of lie, sorry. If I had to guess, it would be Pio and the Extreme because they haven't been on sale for a while, but I could be wrong. So I said I could be wrong, but I am almost 100% sure Pio will probably be on special next month just because it wasn't this month. So they do normally try to flop. Like, we kind of got off track because a couple months, every program was on sale. It was really weird. But that's how it goes. So I said, she said, let me get back with you tomorrow. I have to work again tonight. And then she said, I'm leaning more towards yes. I'm sorry for being so wishy-washy. I said, no problem at all. We'll chat tomorrow. Have a great night at work. She said, you too, thanks. So, was it a yes? No. Was it a no? No. Do I still have her thinking? Yes. So, tomorrow evening, if I haven't heard from her, what do I do? Anybody? You can put it in the chat. Or just unmute yourself anytime.
Are you asking, like, you're just asking us what you would do or what you should do?
What would you do?
Oh, what would I do? If she didn't respond by tomorrow?
What if she just hasn't said anything by tomorrow evening?
I mean, I would follow up and just say, well, I mean, it depends on like I wasn't 100% paying attention to the very last part of the conversation. But
she just said we would talk tomorrow, and I said have a great night. She said you too. Okay, so I'm just gonna, since I do want to hear some of yours. I personally would have used to have been like, hey girl, how are you feeling about the 21-day fix? Or brought it up. That kind of puts them on the spot. What if they still don't know? Or what if they have more questions or things like that? So I really think tomorrow night, I'm just going to be like, hey, hope you had a great night at work last night. If you have some free time, I'd love to answer any more questions you have about the 21-day fix. Okay? So I brought up that I remembered our conversation. They want this to be personal. Do you know why I said yes to Kelsey? This is going to sound so silly, and you're going to be like, what in the world? She brought up my dog. Guys, I don't know her. I didn't. I know her now, but I didn't know her. But she took the time to create my Facebook page, talk about things that were happening in my life, and brought them up to me. I don't do that. I send a blanket message out to everybody. Hey girl, blah, 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 blah. I'm sure you all got it. And thanks for saying yes. But, and I know Delaney probably did too, because Becca and I follow the same script. And yeah, we get people to sign up, but do we get them to stay? Not so much. Now that these challenge groups are running differently, things are going a little better. But for the longest time, I was just following a script and getting people to come in. And I know Leah didn't like Roden and Fields because she had a binder she had to follow. And that's not what I want this to be. I don't want you to have a binder you have to follow. Or I don't know what that is. Okay. I don't want you to have a binder you need to follow or any script that you have to go by. The scripts are there for you when you're like, I don't know the answer. What's in a challenge pack? I have that typed up for you, so that way you can just copy and paste it in. But that doesn't mean that's how you have to use it. And that doesn't mean that has to be a part of your conversation. I like the hey girl, because you can send it out to a bunch of people at the same time and get things. But what I'm challenging myself for November is I want to start every conversation with heart. And I don't want to send 30 messages out in one day. I want to send 3 out each day. And when I send them out, I want to say, hey girl, I love that picture of your dog. The bow is super cute. How have you been? Or, oh my gosh, I saw you bought your wedding dress. That's so exciting. I started my journey with sweating for the wedding. Are you on a fitness journey? I want to talk to them from my heart instead of being like, I don't know. Just script, a script. So who wants to volunteer with a combo? Go ahead.
I'll go because I have to get off of here at 8. So I messaged you earlier about someone who I was talking to. She tried Shakeology, didn't like it. So I brought up the performance pack. Now, I talked to her last week. Sent the blanket, hey girl message, but at the end mentioned her Biggest Loser challenge that she's in right now. Mm-hmm. Trying to be a little bit more with her story, and we talked a little bit, and then she commented on my transformation post a couple days ago.
Which is?
So I sent her another message yesterday, but she didn't get back with me until today. And she basically in her comment said, I've kind of fallen off track. It's been rough. I'm not really into it anymore. So I was like, hey, the challenge group would be perfect, and brought it up about how the challenge group motivates me and stuff like that. And she was totally on board. Yes, I want to do that. And so I explained what it is. She hadn't heard of 21 Day Fix.
Okay.
And she was like, yes, I'm interested, but not with Shakeology or performance. Okay, that's fine. So then I mentioned about the 21 Day Fix program, and she was totally on board, wanted to get in with this challenge group, thought I had it. And then she messaged me and said, could I do size or PiYo workouts instead, because I already have them.
And then you say, I know this hurts. It hurts really bad. But then you say yes, and you add her in.
Okay.
And then you let her see people with a full transformation. So we need to be preaching that we are doing all three pieces. So Delaney's going to get on there on Wednesday and say, I'm committed to the 21 Day Fix, and I'm going to be drinking this Shakeology and this and this and this. And I challenge you guys to go live a lot in the December group. So Delaney, if you would do it for me, I would gladly appreciate it. On Wednesday, when this group starts, I want you to go in there and be like, this is going to work. And I know it because I've done it, because I'm using all three pieces. And then they're going to be like, oh, I don't have that piece. Uh-oh. Okay, let me see. And then when Delaney posts at the end of that group that she's looking banging hot in her New Year's Eve outfit that I've told her to buy for herself, they're going to be like, I better order some Shakeology. Okay? So yes, it doesn't help right now. I had two like that today. Literally 2 people today. Well, one girl just bought the program, which was like, because she said she already has Shakeology. But I'm like, I'm going to put her in there because if she does this full force and she runs out of her Shakeology, she's going to buy it. And then I have another girl who doesn't like Shakeology and has exact same story. Has, I don't know what she has, Shalene Extreme or something nuts like that. It's Beachbody though. And I'm like, okay, great, you can come in. But our energy has to be, like, this group that we've been in has been wonderful until Thanksgiving. And then from Thanksgiving till now, I'm the only person talking in it. So if we can, or maybe a little bit of you guys, but if we can make December's group like the first 25 days of this group, holy cow. It wasn't even just coaches. Like, there were random challengers in there always talking and things like that. So if we can really blow up this next group and let them see, like, the full potential behind having all the parts, that'll come around.
Are we making a new group entirely, or are we just using the same page?
No, I made a brand new group.
Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
But I'm going to add, I was going to add everybody, but what I think I'm going to do is I made up our things for the last week, and the very last one says, like, who's ready for 21 days of fitness. And then I want everybody to, like, comment on there who's going to come in, and I'll add people as we do that. But then if you guys have challengers in there, just go ahead and add them to the new group. And then I made a new thing on my challenge tracker, and I'm running it for 31 days. So it'll start the 1st and it'll run till New Year's Eve. And then we'll start a new year, new me on the 1st. Go from there. So what I'm doing the 21 days of fitness is I'm doing 4 days of meal prep, 3 weeks of the 21 Day Fix. Then we're going to call it the bonus round. And the bonus round is going to lead us from Christmas to New Year's. And I'm going to have, like, extra workout challenges and, like, kind of build up that week a lot. All right. Anybody else? Kirsten, did that help? I know that sucks.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know. I just didn't know.
Let me hear from show me that other lady.
She never responded. I know she's seen it.
Right. Let me hear what you said.
So what I said today at noon was, hi, hope you had a great Thanksgiving weekend. I just wanted to remind you that the 21 Day Fix Challenge Pack is only on special until Wednesday. How great would it be to lose between 5 and 10 pounds before Christmas?
And she didn't reply, and she read it. Okay.
Yes. I guess it just says that she saw it like 10 minutes ago. So.
Okay. As much as this sucks, those are the messages I used to send. Without being salesy, it's being salesy. So what was have you sent 2 now without her responding?
Yes.
Okay. Because you did the one to her that was like, I see you read my post and you didn't answer. Okay, let me think on that one. Anybody have any ideas? It's hard because you don't want to be pushy. But Kelsey has said over and over again, what if she didn't send that very last message to me? What if she didn't message me 7 times before I said yes? What if she stopped at 3? Would I be here right now? Then would any of you be here right now? So because she kept sending and kept sending and kept sending, it happened. That's where we have to step out of our comfort zone. It's so hard because I like to stay in my bubble. I like to be nice and I like to just be like, hey, do you want to join me? No? Okay, that's fine.
Oh, I know. I feel like I'm bothering her all the time. I just looked back and it's like all blue because it's me talking.
Yeah. I have a lot.
There's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 of my messages to one of hers.
Yep. Well, at least you're doing a very good job with that. I have a bunch of people like that. Oh, well, it's not colors on here because I'm on my computer, so it looks different. But I have a bunch like that. Yeah. It's frustrating. So with her, I would give her one more day, and I would just say, how old is she? That also makes the conversation different.
Yeah. I don't know, she has kids in high school, so.
Okay, so you don't really want to pull the hey girl, but you can just be like, hey, whatever her name is. I feel like I'm bothering you. I don't mean to bother you. I'm just so excited to share about this because it has changed my life so much already. And I don't want you to miss out on a savings and a trip into the new year or something like that. The only reason I keep messaging you is because of excitement. So then that way, and then if she doesn't reply to that, then you don't message her again until January. She goes on your January list. So I have a list in my Asana that says now, my prospects. Then I have a December list, and then I have a January list. And I move people into that so that way I know when I've talked to them last and where we're going from there. So, okay.
Thank you.
That wasn't much help on those.
Oh no, I just made my little notes here so that I remember.
Let's go. Okay, so I know this is a review for a lot of you, but Emily, you didn't post your coming out post today, did you?
No, I just finished it, so I was going to send it to you after this.
Perfect. Don't send it until tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Because by now,
yeah,
some people might be done scrolling. And the reason we don't post very late at night, like I even sometimes think like after 8:30 is kind of too late because if people go to bed, then your post gets to the bottom of their newsfeed and they're not going to scroll that far in the morning. So bye. Thank you so much for coming on. She already got it. So I like to post by, I don't know. Well, I shouldn't say that. Sometimes it was like 10:30. I don't know. I get better action when it's like mid-evening. And then you don't want to post like first thing in the morning. I think like 10:30 is good because people see it on their lunch break. Then what we're going to have you do is tomorrow about 5 o'clock, you're going to tag yourself in your own photo. I know, sounds nuts, but it will then pop up on everyone's newsfeed again.
Oh, okay.
So you'll post it in the morning. I'll read through it tonight. Then you'll tag yourself about 5. And then tomorrow night, we can work on messaging all those people.
Okay.
And on that one, you're definitely going to send the hey girl. Like,
okay.
Right, guys? Like, that's how you start. I mean, we got to be honest. I'm trying to think.
I really wanted to get it done today, but my computer loves to run like 4-hour-long updates. And so it did that this morning, right when I was getting ready to get it ready. And then I had to go to this family thing, so.
No, really, it's no problem. I think Monday would be a really good day after a holiday, too. Everyone's going to be getting back to work and getting, like, off the struggle bus. And, yeah, I think everybody's going to have a really good post tomorrow with being back to real life instead of fake life. I like fake life so much better.
I haven't worked since Wednesday. Well, I guess you had all week off, didn't you? Yeah.
I did. And
I
I
have
finished
tomorrow
some
off
time
and
on
then I'm
Friday.
6 days in a row, so it's gonna be really fun.
Gosh.
I didn't even do any of the homework I was supposed to all week, so I have so much to do tomorrow.
I haven't done anything. I literally have done nothing. I'm in grad school. I've done nothing.
And like, I'm nervous about it, but I'm also like, I just don't want to.
That's gonna be me, guys, in January. Oh, I'm not looking forward to that. Leah, do you have any combos, or are you doing good?
Yeah, I have one that I'm going through literally sent on August 29th. And I've been talking to her ever since then, but I just cannot get her to
Commit. What's the last message?
I hope you had a wonderful weekend. I wanted to check back in with you to see if you have any more questions. My next challenge group will begin on November 28th. The first week I will be sharing tips with you about meal planning, and then the following week we will get started with the workout plan. I want to make sure if you want in that group that we get your package ordered before the group starts. Looking forward to chatting with you more because, I mean, we already talked about the price. We already talked about all the programs. And she said, I'm definitely interested. Let me think about this and I'll let you know.
And did she read that?
Yes.
Okay.
On November 8th. And I haven't messaged her back since.
Oh, okay. So this wasn't like a last night kind of thing. Okay. So what you can say is, hey girl, that group that we talked about starts tomorrow. I still have a spot available. Okay. I don't know why, but people love to hear that you did the spot for them. Like, love it. And I don't use it like rarely enough. But was it you, Leah? I think it was you, or it was somebody else who came from a different coach told me, no, I know who it was. Caitlin, she was on our team for like 5 seconds. Like literally like 3 days she was on our team. She came in about the same time as Karen. She told me that she Instagrammed like a coach who she thought was like some bigwig. And I looked her up later and it was like just one of us. And she said she told me she had a spot saved for me on her team. So I want to be on it. And I had been talking to her for like a month. And I was just like, okay. And I got crappy because I'm like, I've been talking to you for like a month, and because somebody tells you they have a spot for you, you're going to go. And then finally, I think she like could feel my tone. And she was like, oh, I have been talking to her a really long time. Like, I think I want to join your team if you have a spot available. And I was like, yeah, we do.
Yeah, I've got.
So I know that's coaching, so it's a little different. But like, I would tell her like, hey, we still have one spot available. I automatically thought of you. I'd love to have you join. Do you have any questions for me? Like, I would love for that spot to be filled by you. See how it works. I don't know. And then post and Team Truly You after that if she replies, and let us know how it goes. Because I'm
okay. Hold on, because I'm wanting to say, because I've done that before. I've done that whole combo before. That I have
a spot.
I have a spot for you.
Are you just checking to see it wasn't with her?
Yeah, I want to make sure. She's been in the free groups. She's been in the coach opportunity groups.
I am doing a coach opportunity call on Tuesday. I have nobody interested, but I'm doing it.
Okay, yeah, I don't think I didn't say I have a spot for you, so I'll.
Okay. Perfect.
And considering my last message to her was that my challenge group begins on the 28th, that works good.
Right. Okay. It says we have 2 minutes and 47 seconds. Does anybody have any questions? All right, let's just freaking rock it. I mean, we have so much can happen in such a short amount of time. I'm not even talking about like anything but ourselves. Like, let's rock our own journey. For those of you on the 21-day fix, you have more than 21 days till Christmas. So I'm starting another round of Quarter Force on the 1st. Pray for me. It's a good hurt, but oh my gosh, who has 47 minutes of their life to get to this? I am just so used to, like, we're going to start 22-minute hardcore on the 1st, and it's going to be, like, so short. I don't even care that it's so hard. I'm going to be like, 22 minutes. Got all the time in the world. All right, guys, this is really good. We've got this. I'm not in the least bit worried. Let's keep pushing for November. Obviously, we're not giving up on November. But really, let's just focus on ourselves on December, share how awesome we feel, and share how easy it is. Like this, as much as it's hard, with our group support, it can be really easy. So go live in the challenge groups. Talk about wanting to give up. I mean, guys, I've become really real in those groups, and it's helped me a lot. I've had a lot of challengers tell me, I think even Emily told me, like, I like how you show us that you struggle. And I wasn't like that before. When I first started this, I was like, I like the 21-day fix, and I promise I'm not just eating chicken and salad, even though I'm just eating chicken and salad, you know? So really just be real. And yeah, so I'll be doing some updates in the next couple days in the team page, you know, finishing the month, normal stuff. But I can't wait to chat with you guys this week, one-on-ones. So I will talk to you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.